What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to another E3 video. Yes, that's right. We're here to talk about E3, nothing else. Who would want else watch anything else right now? This is E3 stuff we're talking about here, which is literally gold mining for gamers out there. So let's get into the E3 conference as we are going to talk about Ubisoft. Very interesting thing to see Ubisoft actually bring to the conference, and I was actually pleased of how much they brought to their conference. Like, usually every year it's close to the exact same thing that everybody can predict. But I found this year, they took another loop. So I'm very happy of what they did with this conference. But anyways, guys, let's get into it as we talk about Ubisoft. So Ghost Recon Wildlands was actually a very interesting thing to see, especially for the modern day, warfare and stuff like that, which was very interesting to see them play that out. I enjoyed myself because, like, it's just something I would love to see, like, sure, there was technology and futuristic stuff, but it wasn't, like, literally top-notch, like, I don't know, like, Call of Duty went, like, literally over the notch for some spots. But, literally, though, I really enjoyed how, Ghost Recon literally brings their games. This is one company that I really enjoy myself, especially when it comes to, like, shooting games and stuff like that. This is one thing I really enjoy. Like, I played all the other games and stuff like that, and it was one thing I really enjoyed a lot. And, like, literally, who doesn't enjoy stuff like Tom Clancy games? Like, you guys probably played Division and stuff like that, so you guys already know what I'm talking about. But anyways, the game will be coming out March 27th, of course, 2017. So we're going to have to wait a whole year. I know it's sad to say that because it looked really freaking good. But you know what? Sometimes when time progresses, things get a lot better and we see a lot greater things than usual. So anyways, it'll be out that year. We'll have to wait. That's all I gotta say is we're going to have to wait till then. So South Park, The Fractured Butthole, was actually announced, and it's really funny. Literally, I love the story to South Park. The last game was really good, but I think they brought their A game for this one a lot more, because there's a lot more comedy in it than the last one, I'll say. And it was literally just like 5 minutes, and literally I was like laughing so much because it was just so hilarious. I know the last game, I'm not saying South Park is, the last game side. I'm just saying for the part that I seen, it seemed like there was a lot more comedic. They added more to it than the last game. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the last game sucked. The last game was good. That's like a thumbs up for that. I love that game. But literally, though, it's very interesting to see them bring another game out. We got new combat, of course, and you get to be superheroes. Superheroes! Yeah, that's right. So you get to be your own superhero. It's really awesome. Really fun to see how you can play that out. And also, too, you can literally change time. Now, apparently, if you guys remember your farts are very deadly. Well, in this one, your farts are actually deadly, but with time itself. You can actually change the time to literally change the attacks of whoever you attacked, alright, and change those attacks to go to whoever you wanted to go instead of what you played. So it's like pretty much a strategy change. So it's like if you try killing this guy but it didn't work out, well, maybe if you use that attack on someone else and it kills them, maybe that might be a better strategy for you. So you can change the time for that. That's the really great part about it. And anyways, if you pre-order the game right now, today, you guys can get the free copy of Stick of Truth, which I was just talking a second ago, which I probably would do because I don't have the game, and I just watched people play the game, and it looked really good, and I really wish I got the game by then. So, but yeah, I might just go pre-order the game so I can play the free game for fun. Like, who wouldn't do that, right? It's so much fun. I would do that. Also, too, guys, I will mention is December 6th this game is coming out, so we don't have to wait a whole year. You just have to wait till after my birthday. I'm just going to point that out because my birthday is the first day of December, and then you got to wait 5 days after, which kind of sucks because it would have been cool having it for my birthday, but I can't have it for my birthday anymore. Damn it! Why? But oh well. December 6th, everybody. If you guys want South Park game, it's going to be amazing. So Division was back once again, and they talked about the DLC, which is for survival mode. I actually really thought this was really cool. This is pretty much where you gotta play in a storm. It's very hectic. Literally, you have to fight the storm. You have to literally survive with your team in the storm. And of course, like they say, the storm will kill or won't let people live. Pretty much, it's pretty much you gotta try yourself to survive in the storm, because the storm isn't soft-hearted as a lot of us. I'll tell you that. So you gotta survive in the storm while there's goons and everybody trying to still kill you at the same time. So it's very interesting to see that you have two things that is involved. One, the environment is trying to kill you, and two, people are trying to kill you. So you got two things in mind that you gotta keep an eye on. So I think that's actually really cool. The environment is trying to come after you this time. What did you do? I don't know. Mother Nature must have said something to you guys, and then you just said something about it, and then Mother Nature didn't want you really saying it in the first place, but now you did. I don't know. It's just really cool. I really enjoy it. So anyways, they started talking about VR stuff. Now the first thing for VR, which was Eagle Flight. Now this was pretty much a PvP where you can fight against your friends or whatever. Team up with anybody in VR and literally just go head to head with everybody and play as an eagle. Get to soar through different places. I think they mentioned one was Paris. So literally, if you guys would like to literally fly around Paris, then that would be pretty interesting. I probably would just fly around just to look around. And then I'd be like, oh, cool place. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta play the game. Get distracted. Sorry. I had to grab one of those croissants on the side there for a minute. Whoops. No, I'm just kidding. But literally, it looks pretty good, especially for, like, literally a friendly challenge. I like friendly challenge games, like, especially for group challenges. I really would love to do more of those. But, it's really hard since it's VR, so I can't really do that, can I? So, but anyway, speaking about VR as well, Final Frontier Star Trek is actually going to be VR, and apparently the people that actually acted in Star Trek shows, they actually said they enjoyed this, and they said it's actually a lot more work than what they did on stage in real life when they were acting. So he said that it was very interesting for them to literally do that. And also, too, you gotta team up with your friends. So pretty much, if anyone screws up, your whole friggin' frontier is gonna fall down and die and be destroyed in the universe. So pretty much, you all have to work together. One is the leader, one is the engine, one is pretty much everybody else. I can't remember, but yeah. I haven't watched Star Trek for a while, I'm sorry. So there's a game that was announced today called For Honor, and it looks really good, I'm not even joking. It's very medieval times, I'll say. So it's very interesting that you could play as literally like a warrior, like a swordsman, and it seemed like it was like Joan of Arc, like the character. Then there's pretty much, of course, then you got the like samurais and that are in the game, and then of course you got Vikings. So like, you know, there's like 3 different types tribes there. So pretty much the whole point of the game is you gotta survive. You gotta make your colony be the survivor people. Or if you play as like the ninjas or samurais, you're pretty much trying to literally stop the god of war because, well, he's trying, well, she or he, I think it's he. But anyways, literally, you gotta try to make sure to stop him. I almost said her. Literally to beat the whole war thing. You want to try to create peace with everybody, but the god, of course, is trying to make more war and to pretty much say, you gotta survive. But the Viking gameplay was amazing to see because it literally brought back so many memories of me playing Viking stuff. And I bet, like, even if my friends watched it, it would probably bring back some memories as well of them playing Viking games. Like, my friend was playing recently a Viking game, so maybe that would bring back some memories. But literally, though, I thought it was really astonishing. The movement for it was very different, and I will say, like, it was very different, especially when you have to defend yourself. You pretty much have to use, like, your analog stick to pretty much say, like, you know, which way is he going to use his sword? Is it going to be on the side? Well, bam! Well, you missed me! And then hit on the other side, and then, of course, covering on top. So, like, I think it's very interesting to see, like, which ways you can, you know, try to defend yourself. Because that's something I haven't really seen. I've seen, like, you know, regular, like, pressing buttons to attack and all that, but I haven't really seen much of that. So that's something I thought was very interesting, you know, to literally play for new strategy stuff. So, but anyways, if you guys want to play the alpha right now, you can. Just go register on their website. It should be on the Ubisoft website, so check it out. Literally go there and pretty much register. So yeah, it looked like a good game. I'm actually thinking of probably registering myself. So if we both get to play together and we both end up seeing each other on the game, then it'd be even cooler. Grow Up is an actually really fun game. Now, I know I didn't get to play this for you guys in general, but I got to play Grow Home. Now, pretty much, literally, growing up is pretty much the next story for this guy, and he's amazing. His name is Bud, he's a red robot, and the whole point is that he's gotta try to get to the moon this time. Not to a ship where the mothership is, but he's literally gotta try to get up, and he's got some new techniques, everything, and I thought it was amazing to see, and it's just literally brought back so much memories of me playing this game that, like, I think you guys should probably like it. It's one of the indie games that I really enjoyed a lot. Like, I literally couldn't give up playing this game because it's just one of these things that you want to discover what is higher and higher in the game, and I think that's one cool thing to see. So, very interesting. And plus, you don't have help from Mother this time, so that's kind of why it's called Growing Up, but still, very interesting to see how you're going to play by yourself this time than getting help. Trials of the Blood Dragon was pretty much like literally a Trials like automobile stuff. Pretty much it's like one of those trial bikes that you pretty much race and all that. It pretty much is that, but at the same time it's very different. Like literally there are moments where you do have to fight you know, opponents like while you're running and stuff like that. Or pretty much you gotta get away from things trying to kill you. Like literally a boulder could try to kill you in the game, which is kind of interesting. I actually enjoyed the way like the trial thing is because it's something different than usual like trial motorbikes, because mostly it's just like you race and then try to get to the time. But this one was a lot different. This is like fighting and stuff as well. So I actually thought it was pretty you know, impressive that they actually brought something like that to a game. So I was really happy for that. So they did talk about Assassin's Creed movie on the stage as well, and the guy just pretty much showed behind the scenes look for the movie, which I thought was, you know, something interesting to see, because then we get to hear the actors' opinions on the game, you know, on the movie that's based on the game. Pretty much they're trying to compare it that way. And I thought it was really intriguing to see that. So, yeah, but if you guys did miss it, you guys can check it out. A clip literally on YouTube, go anywhere. It's probably like anywhere on YouTube now for E3. So check out the clip. Literally check out behind the scenes. Maybe the trailer's even up itself. Who knows? But it was really awesome to see their point of views in the movie, and they think it's turning out pretty well. So, Watch Dogs 2 was announced as well, which we already knew about because of a trailer recently. But this time they actually showed some gameplay, which looked really good. And like the graphics were amazing and all that stuff. It actually brought back memories of playing Watch Dogs, the first one, but a very different concept. This one is pretty much like if you're trying to make sure that the Democrats win over everybody else for, you know, to become the president. And you gotta make sure that they win and all that stuff by hacking and stuff like that. So it's a different concept than Watch Dogs, the first one. But it's very interesting that you got a team, you know, to pretty much like work as a team. With these guys. Like, it's just single player, but, like, you know, it's kind of like you're a group of hackers. That's the one thing that I got from it. So, very interesting to see that instead of playing as the other guy from Watch Dogs. So, I thought that was very interesting. So, Just Dance 17 was announced, and pretty much they had their dancers, of course, showing off how they dance and all that. Of course they would do that, of course. Why would they ever put a game about dancing and not have regular people dancing in front of us for no reason? But it was different. Let's just go with that. It was really different for their dances. They had some weird props that I was a little wondering what they were at first. But it was really interesting to see like how the presentation worked out for Just Dance 17. It started at the beginning. That's how like they usually start with Ubisoft, is Just Dance. But yeah, it was very intriguing, I guess. I don't know, but it was something. I'm not a big fan of dancing in games and all, but it was just intriguing of how they did the performance. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyways, there's a game that was announced as well. This is the last thing, of course, which is called Steep. Now, this game is pretty much about, like, snow sports. You get the parachute, you get the snowboard, ski, even glide, which I thought was really cool. Like, you can do that. But anyways, pretty much as you're competing with friends, you can literally make a trail and go back to it. And if there's ever moves that you thought were, like, you know, interesting that you did, you can make that a challenge and then challenge your friends to see if they can actually do it. And if they do fail, well, you can watch them fail and laugh at how bad they were at playing the game. Actually, that might be bad. That might ruin friendship. Never mind. Don't do that. That would probably ruin friendship. But literally though, it was really interesting to see how like the game plays out for that. You can do a lot of stuff, and plus it's first person and third person, which I like because it's like if you want to really get into like the view of the player, then at least you're there, down there at the like their site and seeing everything up close, or you can look far away and see how the mountains look and the environment looks around it. It's just one thing I really enjoyed looking at was like the environments when they were like, you know, parachuting. I thought that was really amazing to see like the environment around there showing. So that's one thing I thought was really cool. But anyways, that's it for now, guys, for Ubisoft E3 Conference. This is actually 30 years! 30 years of Ubisoft, man! Oh my god! I'm not even that old yet, but still, like, that company was made before I was even born. Wow! It's really interesting to see that. I really never thought about that, but that's awesome for Ubisoft of how far they progressed so far. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy watching the E3 Conference for Ubisoft. Very interesting to talk about this for you guys, and I can't wait for more. PlayStation is next. Can't wait to see what's going to happen to that. Hopefully you guys can't wait either. But anyways, that's it for now. See you guys later. Peace out.